that, but I do think something of my I think there's a couple things. Let's go back. I think from starting from being on Disney, you already have something that you kind of have to overcome, which I've never understood needing to overcome Disney or being Hannah Montana because Hannah Montana was like a singer and the music, I was never nominated for Best New Artist, which was totally cool with me. But at one point, I just think I kind of was the best new artist. And if it wasn't the best, it was the most impactful to a certain generation that there's there should be some sort of recognition for that. And also the amount of work that I was putting in was so heavy. So I think with the Grammys, it was like overcoming Disney, overcoming the character. And then when I left the character behind, like all the way behind. Like it was like, okay, cut. I am officially like so me that I think I just went so many steps ahead really fast. And I don't think that everyone could completely, keep up. But then also female rebellion has always been something that, takes a little while for critics and for, sophisticated shows to totally take that woman seriously.
There's a lot there to unpack.
I was breathless, but
no,
sorry.
no,
it was
it's just
a
like
loaded question.
there's just like there's a lot there. I'm really interested with the idea of having to overcome your Hannah Montana days in the sense of being considered a real artist, right?
Yeah, that's what I think it kind of was.
Yeah, that the machinery of Disney and how it's, been the place that a lot of people have come from.
But there were other Disney artists that got nominated in that categories, but I believe, I don't know who else before that, but the Jonas Brothers, but it was boys. And so they didn't have like a character to shed, but because I wore a wig and I was a pop star, I remember being brokenhearted because the Jonas Brothers, I believe, got asked to perform with Stevie Wonder. And, I never got an opportunity like that as a young girl when my show had been on air for years before, and I had everyone on that show with Dolly Parton. We've had Vicki Lawrence, who like taught me so many amazing things, so somewhere it actually was the greatest blessing though, that those awards never happened because I was recognized all the time by millions of people that were really, their identities were being formed by me. There's a part of them that's like a little part of me. I love that people became my reward is that people loved me and that felt good. But, I think, of course, every year, never having my name called and I was just working so hard. And I did feel like there was, not necessarily saying I am owed it or I deserve it, but it just felt like, what am I not doing? Where's the math? Because I feel like if we're doing the equation, I feel like it equals some sort of, just validation.